Before you give up on her, watch this. Most men give up too soon. They think they've lost before they even start. She's pulling away, acting distant, not responding like she used to. You feel like it's over? But what if I told you this is actually your biggest chance? What if, instead of feeling defeated, you could turn things around without chasing, begging, or losing your self-respect? Most men don't get this. They react too soon, act desperate, and let emotions take over. That's exactly what ruins everything. So before you walk away, listen up. If you do what I'm about to tell you, you'll have an advantage most men never get. Let's dive in. Point 1. Why she's pulling away. When a woman becomes distant, most men panic, think she's lost interest, met someone else, or doesn't care anymore. But the truth is deeper. Women don't just stop caring overnight. It happens in stages. The excitement fades. In the beginning, there was mystery and challenge. Now, she knows exactly how you feel, and it's predictable. She tests your emotions. Women subconsciously test men. Do you panic, overreact, or do you stay calm? She needs space to feel something again. Okay. Attraction isn't just about words. It's about tension, emotions, and distance. If everything is too easy, it loses value. Most men fail at this stage. Instead of giving her space, they push hard, texting more, calling more, trying harder. And that's when attraction dies, too. The silent test. You didn't notice one. A woman pulls away. It's often a subconscious test. She's not planning it, but her instincts are watching. She's wondering, is he strong enough to handle this? Will he chase, or will he stay in control? Does he have options, or is he desperate? Most men fail this test immediately. She ignores them. They text again. She takes longer to respond. They ask if something is wrong. She cancels plans. They try to reschedule right away. Every one of these reactions tells her she's in full control. But the men who pass this test do something different. They stay calm. They don't chase. They don't beg, okay? And that's when she starts to feel something she didn't expect. Regret. 3. The power of distance here, okay? It's what most men don't understand. Women don't fall in love with presence. They fall in love with absence. If something is always available, you stop noticing it. If something disappears, you start craving it. That's why pulling back at the right time is powerful. Instead of texting her, first wait. Instead of liking her posts, ignore them. Instead of adjusting your schedule for her, prioritize yourself. When you stop being predictable and easy to reach, everything shifts. She starts wondering, why isn't he reacting? Did he lose interest? Is he seeing someone else? The moment you stop giving freely, she starts missing you for what to do instead of chasing. Most men try to fix things by explaining themselves or proving their feelings. But attraction doesn't work that way. Instead, match your energy. If she's distant, don't overcompensate. Stay neutral. Respond if she reaches out, but don't overinvest. Make her work for your time. If she disappeared, let her prove she's serious before you fully engage again. 5. If she never comes back, okay, read this. Not every woman will return, and that's okay. If she pulls away and never comes back, she just saved you from wasting time on the wrong person. You don't want a woman who stays because you chase her. You want a woman who stays because she values you. 6. The power of silence. Most men don't realize how powerful silence is. They think they need to argue, explain, or fight for her attention. But the truth is, silence speaks louder than words. At first, she assumes you'll be back. She expects a text or a call. But days pass, then weeks, and suddenly she realizes something's different. You're no longer predictable. You're no longer waiting. And that creates a void she didn't expect. 7. Why women underestimate you until you go silent. Most women assume men will always be there. Most men chase. Most men can't handle distance. But when you choose silence over chasing, It shakes her expectations. She starts thinking, why isn't he reacting? Is he really moving on? Did I misjudge him? That question alone creates emotions. She wasn't prepared for .8. The moment she starts feeling your absent seat first, she's fine. She assumes you'll reach out. But then nothing. No texts, no calls, no social media likes. Days turn into weeks. She starts checking her phone more. Still nothing. And that's when it hits her. Now, she's the one feeling uncertain. She's the one wondering if she made a mistake. Point 9. The unspoken rule of attraction: a woman values you based on how difficult you are to replace. When you're always available, she never thinks about losing you. But when you're gone, she starts questioning everything. Did she take you for granted? Did she misjudge your worth? She doesn't even realize she's thinking about it. It happens naturally. 10. Why she starts watching you again and silence sets in. She starts watching. She checks your online activity. She scrolls through old messages. She might even like your posts to see if you react. Why? 'Cause she's trying to figure something out. Did I actually lose him? That question keeps her thinking about you. 11. How to handle it when she reaches out of. She finally reaches out. Most men think they've won. They go right back to old patterns. Big mistake. Instead, stay calm. Don't act like her message is the best thing ever. Let her work for it. She disappeared. She needs to prove she's serious. Control the pace. Don't give her too much attention too soon. If you do this, she'll respect you more because she knows she can't take you for granted. Point 12. The ultimate mindset shift. You never want to be the man who is always available, always chasing. Instead, focus on your own life. Prioritize yourself. When you give her space, when you let her miss you, you become more valuable in her eyes. You become someone she has to work for. And that's what creates lasting attraction. When? By being the man who never has to chase. When? By valuing your time. When? By making her prove she deserves your energy. That's when everything changes. That's when you take control, not through manipulation, but through self-respect.